Hey guys, Stephanie with SN Makeup Artist here, and today's video is all about eyeliner. I feel like I have to sing to you guys like at least once, otherwise I'm not going to get through this video, so it's going to happen again, I promise. But as you can see, green eyeliner, something that's a lot of fun. If you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you saw a post yesterday where I was featuring a black featuring a black eyeliner, and it was with the Dark Soul pigment from MAC as well as MAC's Mixing Medium. But today I'm going to rock it out with some color. I'm going to show you guys how to use an eyeshadow, grade it down into a powder, and create your own fun eyeliner. So let's do this. I'm going to start right in the inner corner. So I'm doing little presses, if you can see that. So once I could see I've got the color on, now I'm doing small presses. I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Get a little bit more on my brush. Okay, so I'm gonna start right where that color left off, and I'm gonna drag it right above the pupil of the eye. Avoid pulling your eye skin at all costs. It's super hard to get used to doing, but if you can get the hang of it, it's totally worth it. The less you can pull on your skin, the better. So the same thing I did on the inner corner, I'm going to start on the outer corner now, and I'm going to pull it in. So if you think about it, so it's not a full coverage yet. It's not quite filled in yet. You can kind of see that, how it's full here, not so much there. It's okay. Just go ahead and get your shape on. Don't feel like you didn't do it right, because you're going to have to do another layer in order for this to be a full coverage. And then you can see how I'm getting that shape. So if you start from the inner corner looking down and pull in, start from the outer corner and pull in, your eyeball is naturally that round shape. So if you keep wisping it in and out like that, they're going to meet at the center and you're going to get a beautiful line. Does that make sense? At least that's kind of how I see it. And then of course, once we get the wing involved, then we can kind of pull it out and make it a little bit fuller. Okay, so as you can see, I've got a nice full coverage of that green eyeliner now. And don't worry, I'll include a few photos so you guys can see the color in all of its colorful glory. And what I'm going to do now is, now that I've got the body of the liner done, I'm going to switch to the 266 brush from MAC, and I've loaded it with some color. I just went ahead and mixed a little bit more of the mixing medium into the eyeshadow. It's a product that actually dries pretty quickly, so that's why I have a little bit extra here so that I can kind of keep going. And then what we're going to do now is I'm going to create that wing. So my general rule with mostly every eye shape is I like to take my product and I'll place it on the outer corner of the eye, and then with a very simple sweep, I'll wisp it out and let the brush kind of naturally leave where it would leave off of the skin. That's obviously something that will come with practice and time, so just keep practicing your wings. But don't try to fill in an entire wing all in one brush stroke. That's not what it's about. Draw a line, look at yourself in the mirror, see where that line is going. Is it going too far up? Is it going too flat? Some people tend to just close their eyes and draw it straight up because they want that wing and that lift. But what happens is when you open your eye, next thing you know, you have Captain Hook eyeliner, and it's not pretty on anybody. I'm sorry. So we are going to go ahead and we're going to create a wing right now. So again, I'm going to look down into my mirror. I'm going to find the outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to drag it out and create my first line of the wing. Okay. So it's just a baby line. You're not going to be able to see a whole lot. So now I'm going to grab a little bit more of the mixing medium. My product's drying really quickly on me, actually. I do have a fan on above me. Okay. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take this. Now that I've got that nice line right there, I'm actually going to take the brush. I'm going to find the edge of that line, and we are going to pull it in to my eye, and then we are going to wisp it back out again. Awesome. So see how I've got that empty open wing? It looks kind of cool. It's and that's actually really good practice for if you guys ever want to do a little bit more editorial liner where you've got the open gap and whatever like that. It's almost like an unfinished wing, which I feel like a lot of people don't look at it that way, but that's basically what it is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab a little bit more product here, and then we are going to load up the inner part of that wing and just darken it and make it look a little bit more. And you guys can go as thick as you want with this eyeliner. I'm just going to go ahead and rock a pretty simple, beautiful, thin liner today. So I'm going to flip my mirror, we'll pull it in, kind of fill in this inner corner here. Okay, so now that we've got that outer corner filled in, you guys can kind of see like how the wing would translate. And it's just like a fun pop of color. This is something, like I said, it dries down really quickly. So as you're working, I actually recommend kind of cleaning the brush off in between a few of the steps as well. So do the body. You might not have to clean this brush in between. Just see kind of like how you've mixed your product together and how gunky your brush starts to get. The thinner and more precise your bristles are, the better your liner is going to be. So sometimes I'll just clean it in between. And then also with the 266, I always clean that in between each eye as well. That way I get really, really crisp lines. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll show you guys final product. Okay guys, so here is my beautiful green eyeliner. This is, again, just something that can be really, really fun for every day, but if you just want to mix it up a little bit. And it's not even necessarily harder than using a gel liner or a pencil liner. You're still going to be just kind of mixing product together onto your brush and applying it to the skin. Yes, the first time or two that you try it, it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but it's a lot of fun, and I think we all like to have just a little bit more fun. So I like mixing stuff together. I think it's a good product, and I love that it holds all day long, you guys. I live in Arizona. It's super, super hot. It's been raining today, so there's a little bit more humidity in the air, and it's just like, it looks awesome. And it held all day yesterday when I wore the black, and with the black yesterday it was with the Dark Soul Pigment, one of my favorites. And then also I kind of topped it off yesterday. I'm really loving that whole super, super shiny eyeliner look. So I've been playing around with MAC's Super Slick Liquid Eyeliners. These are amazing. A little bit of these go a really long way, and they're hard to fix. They're hard to clean up when you put them on, but they are still so one of my favorite products. So once you get used to these, they are amazing, but just know the first time you use it, it's going to be really hard to clean up. It looks like leather on the eyelid, and I love that. If you guys know me, I love my black, I love my leather. So I love it. It's like leather on your face. So those are my favorites. And I just use, it's actually a limited eyeshadow from MAC, so I'm so sorry that I don't have the name of this color for you guys. But you can mix it with anything. I actually originally wanted to go with the Neo Orange Pigment from MAC. So try something bright, try something fun before you start transitioning into your fall stuff. Maybe play with a little bit more color. And until then, I've got a few images for you guys that I want you to check out. And thank you for joining me today on my eyeliner adventure. It's super, super fun. Just kind of let me know if you guys have any questions. I know that it's a little bit of a different type of product, and you'll be seeing a little bit more of this guy in the future. But thanks for joining in today, guys.